Hello, my cosmic friends. Welcome to my channel, Beautiful Cosmos Tarot 2. My name is Cosmos. Nice to meet you if you are new. If you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. And if you're one of my channel members, hello, guys. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you for supporting me in another way. In this channel, I use the tarot to learn more about K-pop, the industry, groups, idols, and everything in between. Okay? Now, this video, like it says, it is August K-pop predictions. I forgot to do the ones for July, so once again, guys, I'm sorry, but I legit forgot. Okay. July was more busy than I thought it was gonna be, but here I am. If you are new to this kind of reading, well, let me tell you this before I get started. I am not focusing on one group, on just boy groups, girl groups, one company. I am going by pure intuition and what my lovely spirit guys want to tell me. Okay, that's the way I do it. So yeah, don't think that I'm being biased or that I'm ignoring a group. It's not that. Okay, and you know what, I see myself grabbing my crystal ball. It's been a while since I used my crystal ball, so let's see. Okay, you know what, Kiss of Life is doing a lot better, if you were wondering about Kiss of Life. So yeah, they're doing a lot better. They're a lot happier. They're planning new things, okay? Planning new things. In the studio, out of the studio. Suga. Okay, I see Suga just laughing, really. I see him laughing, so it looks like Suga is very happy. Suga with BTS. He's very happy. Well, he's definitely thinking about music, okay? Music is constantly on his head. Okay, I don't know if he has had collaborations with other K-pop idols, with other singers, artists. But it looks like he's thinking about that. He's like, could we possibly do that? For, you know, BTS eventual comeback, could we do that? Or could I just do that myself? It looks like he's thinking about it. Okay, this may sound a little weird, but, you know, I see a baby. And it looks like a lot of K-pop boy groups have been thinking about babies lately. I know, it sounds very weird, even coming out of my mouth. It looks like they're thinking, when will be the right time for that? You know what, J-Hope, why do I say that weird? J-Hope, I'm sorry, J-Hope of BTS, Suga, RM. There's this group also called Big Ocean. TXT, Kai, Yeonjun, Subin, sometimes Bamgyu. These are the ones that are, for some reason, they're thinking about babies lately. Maybe they have had interaction with children, or, you know, just wondering about their own future. And now I see a heart in here. A heart. But of course, you know, in order to have babies, they're thinking, I have to find the one I'm gonna be able to have babies with. That person that's gonna be supportive of me. Interesting. I see Jenny of Blackpink. She's thinking the opposite. She's like, nah, not for me right now. Boyfriend, babies, nah, not for me. Okay, Lisa saying the boyfriend, that's fine. The babies, no. Jisoo is, I see her saying, you know what, eventually yes, but when? When would that happen for me? And Rose, she's also saying, nah, neither. No baby, no boyfriend. I'm good. I'm living my life right now. Oh, I just got chills. Okay. Ban Si-hyuk and Min Hee-jin, I see them as well. Well, this whole... Well, I think we know by now, right? New Jeans refuses to go back to I-dle. Obviously, Ban Si-hyuk is keeping an eye on that, about what Min Hee-jin is going to do next. Neither one is willing to back down, and yes, I am very aware. Ban Si-hyuk, not the CEO of HYBE. But still, you know, I-dle is a subsidiary of HYBE, so he's keeping his eye on everything. Ban Si-hyuk at the moment, I know he's also having his own legal problems individually from, you know, the whole deal with Min Hee-jin. That is also gonna take a while. I keep hearing I am not innocent, so take that as you will. Here's the thing. I see Ban Si-hyuk and he looks very angry, obviously, right? It is a very stressful time whenever you have to deal with the law and stuff like that. And at the same time, I see him sad. And when he's sad, I hear, I am innocent. Now, mind you, I know basically nothing about this whole ordeal with what is going on with that. I haven't done my research on that. But it looks like, you know, all of this is really stressing him out, obviously. And it looks like, you know, from that stress, there are moments even he is doubting, am I innocent? I am innocent? And then there's the doubt hits. Wait, I am not innocent? I am guilty? I am not guilty? I am guilty? I am not guilty? So yes, a lot of stress. A lot of things just going on. Yeah, that is going to take a while to settle down, so I don't see it settling down on August, okay? Bangchan of Stray Kids. Okay. I know Stray Kids is having a comeback in August. I see Bangchan hugging everybody in Stray Kids. All of the members. Military enlistment is something that, well, obviously, right? Everybody knows that eventually was going to happen, but it looks like Bangchan is starting to really feel the reality of it, I guess I can say. Like, oh my god, it's really going to happen. My children are going to go. I'm going to stay here. And obviously, none of the members of Stray Kids are children, but from his point of view, right? He's saying, oh no, my children are going to go. They're going to go over there and... Of course, he's trying not to picture the worst case scenario, but you know what? Sometimes it happens, right? Your brain gives you the things you don't want to think about, you don't want to see. And I see like a war zone where there's bombs and stuff like that. So Banchan doesn't want to think about it, but at the same time, well, you know, the world is a very complex place. So he doesn't want to think the worst, but then sometimes the worst comes to head. So it looks like, yeah, he's spending time not just working with them, but also enjoying that time with them. I keep saying Soyeon of I-dle, but I end up hearing anything. I just see her and I see the silhouette of a person. It seems to be a man that is talking with her. It seems that this person wants her to do better. Do better, look better. From the outside, Soyeon is not really showing much expression, you know, not letting this person get to her. On the inside, though, she's a little sad. I-dle, formerly known as I-dle, they are part of Kpop Entertainment. And basically, they are the money bringers, okay? They're the breadwinners of that company. Kpop will be nothing without Soyeon and I-dle. So in a way, she's thinking, do better? Really? This whole thing has not gone down to the ground because of me, because of my girls. And seriously, look better. At this point, look better. Soyeon feels that, you know, she has done everything that she can possibly do to look her best. And even then, the public, you know, they have their dumb standards of beauty. And no matter what Soyeon did, she never met those standards. So now that she's saying, you know what, I'm just gonna look how I want to look, people are still asking her to look better. So when is it enough? And in a way, Soyeon feels that whoever this person is, I don't see who it is, should be more appreciative towards her, because this person would not have a job if it wasn't for her. Not because she said, oh, hire this person, but Kpop would have crumbled a long time ago if it wasn't for I-dle. Yeah, considering all the things that have going on with Kpop in the past, yeah, they would have collapsed a long time ago. Okay, I know I said August, but for some reason I see 2029. Okay, 2029. And I keep hearing a better group is coming. A better group is coming. I'm trying to see, right? But okay, I see women. Yeah, seems to be a girl group. Possibly 7 members. So yeah, whatever better means to you, let me know in the comments below. But I just keep hearing that. Better. A better group is coming. I'm trying to see more details, but I really cannot see much. Okay, and I heard put it away, so okay, I'm gonna put my crystal ball. Well, not away, but you know, not in the center. Well, thank you. That was interesting. Let me know what you think about that reading with that. Now I'm going to use the tarot, okay? So let's see, what else can we know when it comes to August 2025 and K-pop? What can we know? What is there for us to know, please? Okay, Five of Cups. The Hangman. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. You know, in spite of that man, whoever that man is, talking down to Soyeon, in spite of all of that, Soyeon is just going to keep being successful from what I can see. Yeah, she's not going down anytime soon. It looks like this guy is mostly, you know, on a power trip, trying to make her feel bad. I mean, on the outside, she doesn't know it. On the inside, yes, she feels it, but she's not defeated in spite of all of that. Okay. Six of Swords. She's going to continue to do her own thing. And whoever likes it, good. Whoever does not like it, good. And we have Queen of Wands. Okay, you know the song, I'm a queen card, I'm a queen card. That one? It looks like Soyeon is using that as her own, like, mantra to make herself feel better. I am a queen card. I am a queen card. I mean, because at the end of the day, like I said, Kpop Entertainment would have collapsed a long time ago if it were not for I-dle. If it were not for Soyeon. Whether people like Soyeon or not, okay, that's their choice. But without her, without I-dle, Kpop would have collapsed a long time ago. Here with the Three of Pentacles, it's making me think of that group again, Big Ocean. Big Ocean is the first K-pop group of hard of hearing. All of them have cochlear implants to, you know, hear. But yeah, it makes me think of them. And you know what? Little by little, they are making their own way. They're shining in their own light. If I remember correctly, they are about to go on a tour. I think they're going to start in Europe. I can't remember where exactly, but yeah, they're about to go on a tour. And it looks like that is going to go well, okay? So once again, little by little, they're making their own path, and they're shining in their own light. And I see RM of BTS, and it looks like eventually RM is going to pay more attention to them. Excuse me. And I see RM smiling, watching them and smiling. YG. I see YG and Blackpink. What is this about? Hold on. YG and Blackpink. Can we get more clarification? What is going on here? Not this one. This one. What is going on here? Okay, the Solar Dragon. Okay. I hear Yensuk say, you know what? It's a mess, but it's a successful mess. Deadline tour and all of that. Okay, yes, it's been a mess. He's aware. But at the same time, he's saying, you know what? It's been a successful mess. Blinks never disappoint. They can whine, they can complain. Give them a little breadcrumb, they'll go running towards it. So, from his point of view, yes, it's a mess, but you know what? It's a successful mess. Balance, okay. Mercy. Boys Planet, ooh, okay. And the Wounded Dragon. Okay. I do not watch survival shows. The few things I have seen about Boys Planet have not been good. From my understanding, Boys Planet is just a survival show in which trainees from different companies, they go and they compete to debut in the final group at the end, right? I don't know how many they're going to plan to have. But I mean, clearly, there's racism going on in there. The Korean trainees are treated better than the other ones. Chinese, Japanese, all of the others. Other nationalities. I don't know what other nationalities there are in Boys Planet at the moment, but if you were expecting a better treatment, mercy towards the non-Korean trainees, yeah, don't hold your breath. Unfortunately. It looks like we're going to continue to keep hearing bad things about the judges towards them, how production treats the non-Korean boys, a lot more favoritism. Yeah. Like I said, I don't watch survival shows because at the end of the day, companies, it's just a show, so that way the final group can have, this big hype about it. The final lineup is already decided. It's already decided. And yes, there's going to be those that are going to be disappointed, right? I mean, the fans, and by that I mean the fans. There's going to be those that are going to be disappointed, crying because, so and so did not debut. But it's already been decided. Behind the scenes, it's already been decided. Who's going to debut, who is not. And yeah, like I said, that unequal treatment, it's going to continue to happen. This one is catching my attention. So, yeah. You guys let me know more if you know more. But yeah, like I said, I don't watch survival shows. But I picked up on that. What else? Let's see. What do we got? Letting go. Oh, that is sad. Okay, so still with Boys Planet. The non-Korean trainees, especially the Chinese trainees, if they had any hope, that things were gonna get better and stuff like that, it looks like as the days go by, they're letting that hope go. They're gonna let it go. I mean, the Chinese system, when it comes to idols, is not any better than the Korean one, but some of them, they were hoping that, okay, maybe things will be better, maybe. But it looks like it's a disappointment towards them, which is so sad. We have good cheer. So it looks like for the Korean trainees, things, and they're not perfect, okay? There's still gonna be tests and, whatever. If they give them challenges, I don't know if they do, right? If they give them challenges, okay, they're still gonna go through that. But it looks like they are gonna be way better off than the other gentlemen. Safe home. Oh dear. Once again, the non-Korean ones, they're already wishing to go home. A lot of them are. They're already wishing to go home. We have peace. Organization. I think Soyeon was a judge one time for a survival show, or a guest judge or something like that. But I see her criticizing trainees too. It was during a show. I can't remember if she was a permanent judge or a temporary judge or just a guest. But yeah, it looks like Soyeon is also watching Boys Planet too. Yeah, and she herself, she's already thinking, oh my god, that guy got the first place or whatever. He went to the next level, but not this guy, the one that actually knows how to do stuff, that knows how to sing, knows how to dance. Yeah. So yeah, she's criticizing from home or from wherever she's at. She's just watching and criticizing. And to those that went home, she's wishing them a lot of peace. That now, okay, they can rest, they can recover, and do whatever it is that they need to do next. This deck caught my attention. What else? When it comes to K-pop, this August. The search. Okay, the search. Moonlight. Travel, romance, potential. Okay. Remembrance. Resurfacing past feelings and emotions. Okay, here with the search, I see G-Dragon, so it looks like he's planning stuff. I know he has a show. I don't watch it. Not because I don't like G-Dragon. I have great respect for G-Dragon, and I do like a couple of his songs, but number one, I don't have a lot of time, so there's that. And it's a lot to keep up with. But it looks like he's just planning stuff for his show. What is he gonna do? Who he's gonna bring? Once in a while I see him in the studio as well. So yeah, he's just searching for the right ideas, the right combinations and stuff like that. So he's working a lot. I don't see him, dropping anything in August at the moment. Maybe in September, but that possibility is a very small one, like a 5% one. Here with Moonlight and Potential. Okay, yeah, I know. I keep going back to Boys Planet, but I can see that. Once again, Soyeon, she's saying, a lot of these boys, they have potential. But, once again, there's a lot of favoritism. And also, the final lineup has already been decided, so Soyeon knows that there's going to be a lot of potential that is going to be lost because of favoritism and a lot of rigged stuff going on behind the scenes. Here with Remembrance and resurfacing of past feelings, I see Soyeon. It looks like Soyeon has been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of remembering. Back with whenever she was part of I-dle. And at the same time, she's thinking, wow, I come a long way. I was accused of being a mean girl, which was not true. And it looks like at one point, Soyeon lost hope that she will have a career at all because of, those accusations. But now here she is. She's a soloist. And she's about to go on tour. So, in a way, it's like, wow. I really went through hell and back, and here I am. And at the same time, she's thinking of I-dle. Once in a while, the what if comes to mind. What if none of that had happened? What if I was still there? What would we be doing? And she doesn't have resentment towards the girls or anything like that, okay? She's wishing them the best from what I can see here. But yeah, just a lot of, thinking, reflecting. And she's preparing for her own tour. We have Hidden Path. Okay. The marriage of spirit and matter. The Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Okay. Well, geez. Okay, I'll tell you what I see in a sec. And we have Thinking of You. Loving thoughts, serendipity. It looks like there's a woman that has her eyes on Banshan of Stray Kids. This woman doesn't seem to be an idol. She works in the industry, but she's not an idol, okay? She might be, I don't know. She might be a producer, some sort of manager. I don't see a title. But she was close enough where, you know, she sees Bangchan. So whatever her job is, she's close enough where she's able to be with Bangchan in the same room to see him every day. And it looks like she has her eyes on him. Bangchan, he is not aware of that at all. Bangchan, he's just focusing on his work. On his quote-unquote children, right? The members of Stray Kids. That's just the way he refers to the members, as his children. He is the leader after all, so the rest of the members are his children. But it looks like there's some woman here trying to be, you know, trying to tempt Bangchan one way or the other. But he's really not aware of it at all. And that's a little frustrating for this woman. Yeah. I don't see her succeeding, though. I don't see her succeeding, but yeah, it looks like she's trying her best. Yeah. And there are moments, this woman, if it's not Bangchan, there are moments she turns her eyes towards Felix as well. So yeah, if Bangchan, her number one choice, does not pay attention to her, it looks like there are moments she thinks of going after Felix, her option number 2. But Felix is pretty much the same thing. He's just focusing on his work or focusing on his job. I see him hanging out a lot with Hyunjin, so I mean, right now Felix and the other members of Stray Kids are doing their world tour, but yeah, you know, whenever he has free time, it looks like he's spending it with Hyunjin. Now, I don't see Hyunjin and Felix being lovers. I do not see that, so if you were thinking about that, get that thought out of your head. I don't see that. But yeah, jeez. And also here, with Thinking of You, I see Hannah, Bangchan's sister. She is also going to go on a tour. So it looks like he's also keeping an eye on his little sister. Wishing her the best, of course, but, you know, keeping an eye on that. Okay. Here's, hold on, this deck. There we go. Okay, what else? Okay. What else? Okay, the Empress. Okay, I see Kiki. Kiki, that's a girl group. I think they work for the same company as I think. Yeah, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But either way, it looks like better things are coming for them. Here's the thing. Little by little, you know, companies, they wish for the explosive success, right? Even though realistically, they know that sometimes it just takes a while for a group to take off, whether it's in South Korea or abroad. For Kiki, it looks like it's little by little. And my incense ran out, so that's why I'm doing this. Give me a second. Okay. But yeah, little by little, Kiki is also gonna keep doing better, okay? I see them practicing, they're on the studio. Now, if their company had done a better job at promoting them after they debuted, okay, they would be bigger by now. They will be a little more popular than what they are right now. But I don't see Kiki flopping, okay? Little by little, they'll get there. Their company missed an opportunity when they debuted, but little by little, they'll get there, okay? 10 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 5 of Wands. Five of Wands and All Day Project came to mind with this, okay? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, well, All Day Project, that's a co-ed group from the Black label. And it looks like, well, criticism is going to continue, okay? It's going to continue. Once in a while, there are arguments in the group, okay? And I keep hearing, you're exaggerating, you're over-exaggerating. So it looks like sometimes the gentlemen think that the girls are over-exaggerating about whatever the heck the argument is about. I don't see a specific reason, but at the same time, I don't see like something very serious. Card, that's another co-ed group. This group is a lot older than All Day Project, okay? I mean, they went through that phase. Yeah, they went through that phase too, okay? The arguing, not reaching middle ground, because it is a boys and girls group, okay? So it looks like they're going through a little phase. I don't see something so serious that is gonna, you know, affect the well-being of the group, but yeah, they have to get used to that, you know. The Black label, All Day Project works for them. Excuse me. The Black label, it looks like they're making a bigger effort to, you know, for some people it's still not a lot of effort, right? But at least recently it looks like they're putting a little bit more effort into, you know, promoting their artists, so me included. They're putting a little more effort. For some reason before, the little effort that they put, they felt that it was enough. But now that Blackpink is back, for some reason, now they're feeling the pressure of, ooh, okay, we need to push out our own people, our own artists. We need to push them out a little more. For some people, that's still not going to be enough. But from the Black label's point of view, they are doing more, okay? I think Somi is having another comeback. I cannot remember if it's in August or after that, but either way, I don't see it being, you know, explosively good, like Blackpink level, but I don't see it flopping, so it's going to be somewhere in the middle, okay? It's going to be somewhere in the middle. So yeah, still a success, but not explosively big type of success. Okay, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Here with the Three of Pentacles, it looks like some companies are considering, okay, making smaller groups of 3. You know, easier to manage, a little less expensive. Still expensive to debut, but a little less expensive. Because, well, there's only 3. Are they going to start doing that? No, I don't see that happening in this year. And yes, we're talking about August, but okay, I'm seeing it next year. But it looks like that is something that is being considered. And it looks like they're having less trainees to choose from. So they're thinking, perhaps we should do that. Create a new a new, what's it called? A new trend. There we go. A new trend. Let's make a new trend. Let's start debuting smaller groups. So it looks like that is something that is being considered. But at the same time, there are those that are saying, that may work, it may not work. If we have a group that is a bigger one, like, 6 or more, 6, 7 or more, then we can sell the illusion of, the boyfriend, the girlfriend easier because, there's 7, 8, or 10 people to choose from. But yeah, it looks like that is a consideration that has been coming up behind the scenes, right? For K-pop companies. Okay, the High Priestess, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, from my understanding, All Day Project, once again, it came up again. All Day Project, they already had the first win at a music show, and Card was there. Card, like I said, they have been around more than 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. As a co-ed group, they have been around for 7, if not more years. When they saw All Day Project win their first award, it was a little disappointing. Of course, in front of the cameras, in front of everybody, they didn't show it. But behind the cameras, to them, it's a little disappointing because, well, they've been working, they've been trying, and I don't think they have won a single award. And now they look at this, group with younger people, and they're like, oh, what happened? Where did we go wrong? What did we do wrong? Like, what is the industry, thinking that we did wrong? And now this new group is out here. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think anybody from Card wishing All Day Project any negativity. No, they don't blame the members. But they're wondering, okay, what happened in the industry that we did not meet? Back in the day when we debuted, and now, right, what happened? Okay. I see that. Okay. Recently, Giselle of Espa, she has been posting, not so positive type of pictures. And it's making her fans worry. But it looks like, things are getting better for her, okay? Little by little, it looks like things are getting better for her. So whatever good vibes, whatever prayers you're doing for her, keep on doing them. They are reaching her, guys, okay? They are reaching her. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing it with love, but like true, genuine love, because you can love somebody, even if, somebody as distant as Giselle. If you're doing it with true love for her own well-being, it's searching. I mean, not searching. I'm sorry. It's reaching her. So yeah, little by little, things are getting better for Giselle, okay? And it looks like August overall, things are just picking up for a lot of idols, okay? Working, planning, traveling to different places. It looks like we're going to see more of idols going to, if there are, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Whoa, what is that called? Oh, to, fashion events. Oh my God, I can't believe I lost my train of thought on that one. But yeah, that's how busy it's going to be, okay? They're doing one thing and then they have to go do another thing. Especially if they're brand ambassadors and stuff like that, we're going to see that, okay? We're going to see that. At the same time, don't be surprised if, other artists, Western artists, are criticizing K-pop idols for some reason, right? Like saying, why are they there? Why are they at this event? This is for, high class people, true fashionistas, or whatever the heck. Don't be surprised if we also see that. I don't see which artist in specific, but yeah, don't be surprised if we see news about that too. Of course, I hope that doesn't happen, because at the end of the day, that's just negativity nobody needs. But, you know, if you see that, don't be surprised. And that is all I am picking up for the month of August. Yeah, this one was kind of long, so if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate that. Or listening, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do have more videos. When? I don't know, guys. Okay, I don't know. Because also, well, July is coming to an end, and I am a teacher, and the time to go back to school, prepare for classes and all of that, well, it's now. So yeah, I will do my best. And once again, thank you guys. I wish you the best. I wish the K-pop idols the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.